What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2024 USA Today 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. This was set up by the Metric because qualifying was canceled. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion and the current points leader Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in second position on the outside of the front row, you have the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion and winner in Iowa last weekend, Ryan Blaney in the 12 car for Team Penske. Starting in third position, we have 2024 Daytona 500 winner and 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in fourth position, we have 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion and winner of the Xfinity Series race yesterday, Chris Rebel in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in fifth position, we have Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in sixth position, we have two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Joey Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting in seventh position, we have the defending winner of the race at this track in 2017 NASCAR Cup champion Mark Truex Jr. in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in eighth position, we have Ross Chastain in the 1 car for Trackhouse Racing, still looking for his first win of 2024. Starting in ninth position, we have 2012 NASCAR Cup champion Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 10th position, we have Josh Berry in the 4 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Starting in 11th position, we have 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and winner of Atlanta earlier this year, Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting in 12th position, we have two-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 23XI Racing. Starting in 13th position, we have two-time NASCAR Xfinity champion 2023 Daytona 500 winner Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 47 car for JTG Daugherty. And starting in 14th position, we have three-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 15th position, we have 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chris Buescher in the 17 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 16th position, we have Todd Gillen in the 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting in 17th position, we have Bubba Wallace in the 23 car for 23XI Racing. And starting in 18th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Xfinity champion and 2023 Rookie of the Year winner Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 19th position, we have 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Larson in the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 20th position, we have Carson Osabar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting in 21st position, we have Noah Gragson in the 10 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 22nd position, we have the Xfinity Truck champion and winner of the 2018 Daytona 500, Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting in 23rd position, we have Chase Briscoe in the 14 car who was linked to potentially be going to the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing next season. And starting in 24th position, we have Justin Haley in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. Starting in 25th position, we have 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael Madonna in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 26th position, we have Corey LaJoie in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting in 27th position, we have Harrison Burton in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. And starting in 28th position, we have John Hunter Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting in 29th position, we have 2022 Daytona 500 winner and winner at Gateway earlier this year, Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. And starting in 30th position, we have two-time NASCAR Cup champion Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting in 31st position, we have Ryan Preece in the 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 32nd position, we have 2015 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club, who also is a two-time Southern 500 winner. Starting in 33rd position, we have 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Dale Hemrick in the 31 car for Kaulig Racing. And starting at 34th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champion Zane Smith in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports / Trackhouse Racing. Starting in 35th position, we have Kaz Grala in the 15 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting in 36th in last position, we have Ty Dillon in the 16 car for Kaulig Racing. So that is the starting lineup for the 2024 USA Today 301. What are the big things to watch throughout the race this afternoon? Well, the big thing is, will this race even start? There's going to be weather throughout the day, the whole entire event. NASCAR has moved the startup time about 30 minutes to 2:06 local time, so 1:06 is Central Standard Time and 11:06 Pacific Standard Time. They're hoping to get the race in at least to halfway. If they get to lap 150, which is 80 laps into stage number 2, the race would be official. That's the hope. If not, and if they don't get the race started on time, they will likely move the race to Monday. With the IndyCar race expected to start at 6 p.m. Eastern, however, I do not imagine that they are going to wait too long to make the call to get the race in. Hopefully the weather can hold off so we can have a very excellent and fun race in New Hampshire, with there only being 5 minutes of practice earlier today and Carson Hosmar being the quickest in practice. I don't really take in how quick they were in practice earlier today. I do expect that there's going to be a lot of comers and goers throughout the field. I do think that Kyle Busch could have a bounce back run. I think the drivers like Chase Elliott, your Christopher Bells, and your Kyle Larsons are going to be very fast. They also do have wet weather tires that are available if they are absolutely needed, which I do think there's a chance and possibility they're going to be needed. We saw them in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race earlier today. We saw drivers like Shea Gisbergen, Chandler Smith, Haley Deegan, among other drivers who got the chance and opportunity to drive on those wet weather tires. They can run them into damp conditions. They can't run them when it's a downpour. Hopefully the ranking, like I said, can hold off for this race so we can be racing later this afternoon. If not, we'll race on Monday. The weather for Monday does look a lot better. Let's hope that we can get the NASCAR Cup Series race in on Sunday, because next week we got a very busy weekend at National Super Speedway, and hopefully, like I said, we are able to get the NASCAR Cup Series race in at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, because last year got delayed to Monday. Let's hope the weather can hold up for later today and we get this race in this afternoon. So that is going to be it for the starting lineup video for the 2024 USA Today 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so if when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's video. Who's your pick to win the NASCAR Cup Series race at New Hampshire Motor Speedway? Let me know your pick in the comments below. Hopefully today on the channel we will have the NASCAR Cup Series race be from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. If not, there might be something big that drops on the channel later today. Let's hope, though, we can get the race in this afternoon. If the race review does happen today, tomorrow there'll be NASCAR news. We'll be discussing news over the course of the last couple days. And we'll also got a lot of content dropping as we get you set up for National Super Speedway, as the Truck Series is back at Nashville this weekend. Got a lot of great content dropping over the course of the next couple weeks. I've also got some big announcements that are coming in store that I really can't wait for you guys to check out soon, because trust me, there's some big stuff on the horizon and in the works that I'm really excited to share as we are working closer to the off weeks. We're only about 3 or 4 weeks away from the off weeks, and I can't wait to share what I've got coming up in store for you guys. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.